Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon.
Hey guys, welcome to Gizmo Times. This is Chetan and this is a quick overview of the Kodak's new UHD television that is from the Super Plastronics Private Limited, the parent company that sells Kodak TVs. Earlier they did have a few Full HD TVs and also the UHD ones, but this comes in the budget range that's 24,000 rupees for a UHD TV that offers 3840 to 2160 pixels of screen resolution. So in this video we won't be talking a lot about the TV, or because we haven't experienced it yet, we don't know how good the UI would be. But this is a quick unboxing and a quick overview of what all this TV is going to offer. If you're going to look for a budget TV that has the highest of the resolutions possible right now in India, that's 4K. So this comes with the 4K and it is powered by the dual core processor that clocks at about 1.8 gigahertz. There's 1 GB of RAM, 8 GB storage, and there are quite a lot of pre-installed apps, and you can also install apps by yourself because this still comes with Android. It's Android 5.1.1. That is one issue because earlier as well the Kodak TVs had come in with, not just Kodak, even Thomson TVs had come in through Super Plastronics, and that too had just Android 4.4.4 KitKat. So KitKat, Lollipop, these are quite old, about 3 years older generations of Android, not even 3, it would be 4 years of older Android versions, and that is where I feel it won't be so good with the Android OS, but then in TVs it doesn't really matter. So it still comes with Android, so you have that flexibility of installing new apps and you can have that customization options as well. So this is the Kodak's XSMART series TV, and it offers USB 2.0 ports. There's no USB 3.0, it's a USB 2.0. And apart from that, you have the high-speed Wi-Fi, there's LAN connectivity as well, there's Miracast support as well, and there's HDMI ports. So this is all about it. It's 108 centimeters, that's 43-inch UHD TV. And in the series right now, this is the only model that is going to be available for you for 24,000 rupees. And in the box package, apart from the TV itself, what you get is the remote control. There are batteries. There's wall mounted bracket as well. If you, in case you want this to be mounted on the wall and not on the table. And apart from that, there is also the stand in case you still want it on any flat surface, not on the wall. So there are two options given here. You can choose any of them and place your TV based on your requirement. So let's unbox this quickly and check out what all comes in the box package, and then we'll start the TV to see what it offers. So firstly, this is the wall mounted unit in case you want this to be on your wall. So this is that unit offered in the box package. And then this is the stand, the two stands for the TV in case you want it to be on any flat surface on the table or your TV unit. And then there's a remote control and a single remote control that would give you the shortcuts for the Eco Vision and the menu, but there is no Netflix dedicated button. Though the company says that Netflix is pre-installed, we'll have to check that out because Netflix has a requirement of having their button on the remote control in case you have their app. So I'm not sure whether it's there or not. We'll check that out. And there's a shortcut for browser, the picture mode, the scene mode, and there's a home button for you to go to the Android home. So this is the remote control. A couple of batteries with it, and then there's a warranty booklet as well as the user manual. And here it says that there are 4 models. So this is a standard manual, it's not for this particular model since it has the information for the 32, 40, 50 and 55 inch TVs, all of them the FSD and the SD ones, and not the USD one. So it should be a common manual since it runs Android, which is the same version on all of them. So this is the back of the TV. We did lift it and place it on the stand for the table surface, and it's not that heavy, and it's mostly plastic body, so obviously not a lot of weight. Towards the back are the RJ45 ports, the inputs for the different cables. There's 2 HDMI inputs, and also there's a third HDMI on the right side, which is the vertical panel. And there are 2 USB ports there. One is for the earphone port, and that's for the earphones output as well. And there's an SD card slot, which is a good thing that you get an SD card slot directly to place in an SD card and play the media from there. And on the back there are controls as well. These are not touch based, these are proper buttons that you have to press. There's a power button, there are 2 for the volume, 2 for the channels. One is for the menu and one is for the input. So these are for the buttons. And that's everything about the ports that are present on this TV. And there are again options here for the sleep and delete, and there's also a copy option. There's a button for media, freeze, aspect ratio can be changed from the remote. There's a shortcut for the mouse, that means you can use this as a cursor with the different directions, and there's a shortcut for the browser as well. But there are no shortcuts for the different applications here. So going to home, this should be the Android home of this TV. And as you can notice here, there are those shortcuts for the different movies. We haven't connected this, so you obviously won't be able to play the movies here, but you see some of the recent movies as well that are present here to watch. There's Bahubali, Bagi 2 as well, and that is with the content. And now let me go down. This is for the movie section. There's also music where you can directly access music from there. Sports section is given here, but everything, some might be based on subscription as well, so you won't be able to play everything for free here. And taking it right to the application section, these are the different apps that you get. You have YouTube, Gmail, Hotstar, and there is Netflix as well. So it's kind of interesting that you see Netflix here, though there's no button on the remote for the same. This Flipkart pre-installed, and that is where this TV is going to be available if you want to purchase it. There is Metacast that is pre-installed. There's File Manager as well, and if you go into the settings, these are the different settings that you see: network, language, and time and date, and system as well. Under system, you can allow installation of non-stored applications. So since this is Android, you can use APK to install any apps that you want, and it's not just the apps from the store that you can install here. And you can have themes based on your preference. There's night mode, there's day mode as well, and this automatic. Automatic actually takes the time of your sunset and sunrise. Google account managers, you can log in into the Google account here. And going back from here, so there are picture modes where you can set it to standard, bright, soft, and user preferred again. And there's sound mode as well, that's music, news, movie, user based is again based on your preference. And there is this cursor now which you can use, and that is with the controls on the remote control. So it's quite slow in a way, but sometimes if you don't have to directly access one of the things and you need to particularly go to that exact point, you can use that as a cursor, and it goes back if you press the button there. There's a shortcut to browser. We are not connected to the internet, so it won't load everything, but this is the Android browser. The basic Android browser again, if you want to access anything from there. And this is for the mute. If you go to the storage settings, it's about 487 MB that is used, and you can use 4.66 GB for your files to transfer them and then play it on the TV. So that's the available user storage. Out of 8 GB, about 4.66 is available, and out of 1 GB, obviously there might be half of it that is available for the user, and that's enough. In a TV, you really won't need more than that. And this is the basic file manager again, and there's no voice search. There's no option for microphone, so you don't have voice search here. It's a basic remote that just takes your button access, and nothing more than that. This is a 4K video, but let's go to the settings and see if it's going to play that or not. It gives 1080 as the best one here, though. So we'll be playing some 4K videos separately by sideloading them and see whether that's going to work. But that would be in the final review of the TV that should be coming in a few days. But for now, this was the unboxing. This is all what the TV would offer. Those are the pre-installed applications that you saw earlier. These are the ones. There's also VLC media player in case you want to watch the videos directly from the player. So that is all about the Smart series from Kodak. That is the 43-inch TV priced at 24,000 rupees for the 4K resolution. So this was all about the TV. If you have any questions about this one, do let me know. I'll be using this for the next few days, even with the gaming, with the PS4, to see how good the quality of the display is, and then letting you know the final thoughts of it. So thank you for watching. See you in our next video.